Dream has blown up in the past year, but his growth, however, was not all luck. Dream used the knowledge on the YouTube algorithm to get where he is today. Also, according to YouTube statistics, you are probably not subscribed, so if you like my content, it would mean the world to me if you subbed. Let's get into the video. So starting off, I'd like to say that there are 17 different tweets that we'll go over. These all came from Dream himself, and they actually helped me out. The first tweet talks about videos picking up over time. This was good to know for me personally, because sometimes on your channel, a video may take a week or two before it starts to get views. The second tweet talks about the YouTube subscribe thing that Dream does. I do agree with Purple that is annoying, but sometimes it's nice to be able to get a friendly reminder that is there. The third tweet talks about him showing what stats are important. Dream talks about how important impressions are and click-through rate. On the bottom half, he talks about making the video appeal to more of an audience. The fourth tweet talks about changing the thumbnail after a video does poorly. This was pretty new to me, as I had never thought about doing this. The fifth tweet talks about copying and ideas. I do agree that copying ideas is fair, but copying the structure of a video is not. For example, let's say that I made a video on how cheese is important to health. I think it'd be fair if you had something else to say about the cheese that they missed. But that is just my opinion. The sixth tweet talks about posting at night and how more people can watch YouTube without being busy. The seventh tweet shows what he thought was a trend on his channel. If you don't know, YouTube favors trends. The eighth tweet talks about demographics and who might be watching your videos. The ninth tweet talks about Dream's upload schedule and his best time to post. And tweet number 10 talks about his conclusion on posting time. Alright, on to tweet number 11. This one talks about the scope again, describing a way to appeal to more people. Number 12. This one's actually important, but confusing. It has a bigger meaning than what it shows, and that's good to know. In simple terms, it showed that Dream followed trends to grow his channel more than he might think. This is known as trend jacking. Call Me Carson has done this, and he said that all of his good stuff goes on his main channel. People want to keep their expectations up, because if he posts bad content on his main channel, then people would expect later uploads to be bad. Number 13 describes a lot of analytics that are confusing. You can pause the video if you want to check them out. But we will move on to tweet number 14, which talks about Dream's perspective on tags. So far, I've noticed that they serve somewhat of a purpose for finding people that might like your video, but that's really it. They for some reason have been known as the almighty king, they'll get you recommended, but that's probably not true. Tweet number 15 touches on what I talked about earlier with trends, and how you have to make better content than others. For example, I personally have never seen anybody talk about these tweets, and taking a word from someone is easier if they are successful. Tweet number 16 talks about getting found on YouTube and about luck. In my opinion, I would say that is probably 25% luck, and that 25% goes to how early you blow up. Either way, it's probably a better mindset to think that your actions fully impact your sub count. The last tweet is probably the most important. This has taken a pretty big impact on what I spend my time on. Let's get into it. Tweet number 17 talks about everything that you need to focus on. I'll go through this as simple as I can. Scope once again means how many people your video will apply to. For example, Dream does survival Minecraft with his friends. Well, that is one of the main things to do in the game. Number 2, the thumbnail. Click-through ratio is really important, and that is the percent of people that click on your video versus how many people saw it. If 100 people saw a video and 10 clicked it, it would have a click-through ratio of 10%, which is good. YouTube suggests your video to more people if you have a higher click-through ratio. Number 3, the title. This one is self-explanatory. You need a title with good searchable terms that people will be interested in. Number 4, audio. Honestly, you need good audio or it's hard to even watch a minute of a video. Number 5 is video. Just know that people get bored quickly, so make it entertaining. Well, that was all 17 of the tweets I picked out, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like and sub, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.